tak jsem se rozhodl pokusit se natočit úplně celý playthrough. Takže už jsem to zakažítám za stealth postavu. Nic moc, zkoušel jsem to za mágem, dát větší obtížnost, aby to bylo aspoň trochu zajímavější. Ale to taky nebylo úplně dobrý, takže mám v plánu si vzít někoho, kdo umí dobře s mečem, se štítem, možná s nějakou magií a healing. Nechci hrát samozřejmě stealth archer, protože to je úplně OP, že jo, a je to úplně sráčkovský. Tak když to budu mít na nižší obtížnost, aby mi to netrvalo dlouho, protože tohle bude i tak na dlouho, tak prostě si vezmu někoho, kdo umí pořádně fajtit. Připomenu si nejkrásnější chvíle mého života. Kdy jsem to hrál na Xbox 360, jo, já vím, Xbox. Ty české titulky jsou fakt jiný mod, který tam mám, protože jsem se chtěl co nejvíc vyhnout neoriginálním bugům. O originálních aspoň tak nějak vím, nebo se aspoň vzpomenu v průběhu. Dohrál jsem to jako fakt docela dost. Asi jsem měl úplně hotový všechno, ale už jsem nevěděl, co to mám pomalu dělat, takže už jsem. Takže prostě se tam už jen objevilo místa, když jsem někde ještě něco našel. Neskutečná.
Damn you stormcloaks. Skyrim was fine until you came along. Empire was nice and lazy. If they hadn't been looking for you, could have stolen that horse and been halfway to Hammerfell. You there, you and me, we shouldn't be here. It's these stormcloaks the Empire wants.
Já jsem patřím, kámo, já nevím jak ty, ale já jsem tady jako doma.
Shut up back there.
What's wrong with him, huh?
Watch your tongue. You're speaking to Ulfric Stormcloak, the true High King.
Ulfric? The Jarl of Windhelm? What if they captured you? Oh God, where are they taking us?
I don't know where we're going, but Sovngarde awaits.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Hey, what village are you from, horse thief?
Why do you care?
A Nord's last thoughts should be of home.
Rorikstead. I'm from Rorikstead.
General Tullius, sir. The headsman is waiting.
Good. Let's get this over with.
Sure. Mark, Dibella, Kinnereth, Akatosh, Divines, please help me.
No, ty si to úplně posadeš, kámo. Jedeš, ty už to stále nestihl.
General Tullius, the military governor. And it looks like the Dalmor are with him. Damn elves. I bet they had something to do with this. I used to be sweet on a girl from here. Wonder if Vilod is still making that mead with juniper berries mixed in. Funny, when I was a boy, the imperial walls and towers used to make me feel so safe.
To uvidíš, chlapečku.
Why? I want to watch the soldiers.
Inside the house. Now.
Yes, Papa.
Get these prisoners out of the carts. Move it!
Why are we stopping?
Why do you think? End of the line. Let's go. Shouldn't keep the gods waiting for us.
No, wait! We're not rebels!
Face your death with some courage, thief.
You've got to tell them we weren't with you! This is a mistake!
Step towards the block when we call your name. One at a time.
Empire loves their damn lists.
Ulfric Stormcloak, Jarl of Windhelm.
It has been an honor, Jarl Ulfric.
Ralof of Riverwood. Lokir of Rorikstead.
No, I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me.
Archers! Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward. Who are you?
No to ti teď hned řeknu, kámo. Já myslím, že to byl člověk. No dobrá. Ještě nechci císařky jako... Mohl bych zkusit toho Bretona. Tak jo. No, než si vyberu, tak bude konec světa, ty vole. Ty krása, to je hrozný, co? Tady tohle. Tak. Čo je pre čurák hole? tady tohle. Jo. OK. Nebo. Let's go. Jdeme na to.
You from Daggerfall, Breton? Fleeing from some court intrigue? Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
By your orders, Captain. I'm
Ty
sorry.
imperiální
We'll
hovno.
make sure your remains are returned to High Rock. Follow the captain, prisoner.
Dobrá.
Ulfric Stormcloak. Some here in Helgen call you a hero, but a hero doesn't use a power like the voice to murder his king and usurp his throne. You started this war, plunged Skyrim into chaos, and now the Empire is going to put you down and restore the peace.
What was that?
It's nothing. Carry on.
Yes, General Tullius. Give them their last run.
Proč na mě tak koukáš?
As we commend your
To nemám co dělat nic se mnou.
blessings of the eight divines upon
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over.
Fakt?
as you wish.
Come on! I haven't got all morning. My ancestors are smiling at me, Imperials. Can you say the same?
No. No.
You Imperial bastards!
Justice!
Death to the Stormcloaks!
As fearless as death, as he was in life.
Next, the Breton!
Proč já? Slyšel jsi to?
Did you hear that?
Já
I
ne.
said, next prisoner!
To the block, prisoner. Nice and easy.
Prdele. Zase budu celý od krve tady. Nezbytečně.
What in oblivion
Ale kámo,
is
stejně jak
that?
se na to vysereš, věř mi.
Sentry! What do you see?
Čus. Jako, že to mám obtížnost. Jo, no takové to přesně necháme. No, teda.
This way! Jarl, what is that thing? Could the legends be true?
Legends don't burn down villages.
No někdy jo.
We need to move now! Up through the tower. Let's go!
Jdem.
We just need to...
Dělej.
See the inn on the other side. Jump through the roof and keep going.
No, okay. Tyba, hlas jsem si nevybral asi. Mádem. Si to jde. Si můžu spavit.
Boy, you're doing great. Toro! God! Everyone get back! Still alive, prisoner? Keep close to me if you want to stay that way.
No, to chci.
Gunnar, take care of the boy. I have to find General Tullius and join the defense. God's guide you, Admiral.
Dobré.
Stay close to the wall! Quickly, follow me!
Tak jdeme. Ale tak. Tak mohl bych si to třeba dát, jak tam.
It's you and me, prisoner! Stay close! Finish it! Kayla, you damn traitor! Out of my way!
We're escaping, Emma. You're not stopping us this time.
Fine, I hope that training leads you all to Sovngarde!
You go! Into the key!
With me, prisoner, let's go!
We'll meet again in Sovngarde, brother.
To je jasný. Budu se
Looks
si
like
ty
we're the
věci.
only ones who made it.
That thing was a dragon. No doubt. Just like the children's stories and the legends.
No, no.
Harbingers of the end times.
We better get moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those bindings off.
Dík, Rolfe.
There you go. May as well. He won't be needing it anymore.
Že jo, veď. Tak jdem.
All right. Get that
Well,
armor
well.
off and give that axe a few swings. I'm going to see if I can find some way out of here.
Tak jdem.
Ah, this one's locked. Let's see about that gate.
Okay.
Damn. No way to open this from our side.
Tak kudy?
It's the Imperials. Take cover.
Get this gate open.
Rolfe, jdeš první.
Imperial dogs!
Get away.
Dobře.
That's best. What do you got?
Tak je.
Maybe one of these Imperials has a key. Let's see here. Here we are. Found the key. Let's see if it opens that door.
Hele. Srač. Ježišmarja, jsem kokotek.
That's it. Come on, let's get out of here before the dragon brings the whole tower down on our heads. Ah!
Jdeme.
The prisoners are escaping. Go,
Pěkný.
Dragon doesn't feel peace. Storeroom. See if you can find any potions. We'll need them.
Yes, we need them.
Done? Let's get moving. Troll's blood. Sorcery. Come on. Die. Was Jarl Ulfric with you?
Oh, I haven't seen him since the dragon showed up.
Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage. Ah, it's locked. See if you can get it open with some picks. We might need that gold once we get out. Grab anything useful and let's go.
Já to vím. Já to znám. Moc dobře. Čeho to prodat?
Orders are to wait until General Tullius arrives.
I'm not waiting to be killed by a dragon. We need to fall back.
Just give the general some
Já
time.
vás zabiju, ne drak.
I'll have your head.
I'll make you. Let's go on ahead. See if the way is clear. Let's see where this goes.
těšit. Jdeme na to.
Hold up! There's a bear just ahead. See her? I'd rather not tangle with her right now. Let's try to sneak by. Slow. And watch where you step. Or, if you're feeling lucky, you can take this crow. Might take her by surprise. Lead and watch your back. Almost there. Phew. That was close.
No to teda.
That looks like the way out. I knew we'd make it.
Tak jdem. Mám to dát na ten survival mode nebo ne? Ne, nechám to vanila, protože se to bude sekat volím. Nebo teda sekat volé, pak je tam budou. Ten jsem nevyškal.
Looks like he's gone for good this time. No way to know if anyone else made it out alive. But this place is going to be swarming with Imperials soon enough. We better clear out of here. My sister, Gerda, runs the mill in Riverwoods, just up the road. I'm sure she'd help you out.
To zní dobře.
It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
Dobře. Taky díky. Díky.
You know, you should go to Windhelm and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's over.
Popřemýšlím o tom, jo. Tady se zmeru blessing.
See that ruin up there? Fleet falls back.
Děkuji bože válečníka. Co jsi to říkal o těch runách? Herolfe.
I almost can't believe it. A real live dragon. Seriously? You don't know?
Ještě chtěli popravit.
That was Ulfric Stormcloak himself. Right. The leader of our fight against the Empire. I forget that most people don't know what he looks like.
Ale já to vím, já
Imperial wanted
přesně jsem... Už se přesně nepamatuju, co jsi mi říkal, chápeš?
I was assigned to Ulfric's guard. We were on our way to Darkwater Crossing in the south of Eastmarch. The Imperials were waiting for us. As pretty an ambush as I ever saw. We were outnumbered 5-1 at least. Ulfric ordered us to stop fighting. Didn't want us all to die for nothing, I guess. I thought they were taking us south to Cyrodiil. Parade us in front of the Emperor. But then, we stopped in Helgen. And you know the rest. What? Oh, hardly. I don't think even Ulfric could pull a dragon out of his spot. Lucky for us it attacked when it did, eh? I wasn't looking forward to getting a shave from the Imperial headsman. Damn right. You don't have to be a Nord to fight for Skyrim's freedom. You should come to Windhelm with me and join the fight to free Skyrim. You've seen the true face of the Empire here today. If anyone will know what the coming of the dragon means, it's Ulfric.
Myslíš, jo?
Well, maybe not. Dragons haven't been seen in Skyrim for an age or more. But wherever that dragon came from, and whatever it wants, Ulfric will get to the bottom of it. You can count on that. Besides, you have your own score to settle with the Empire now. And with that dragon. Yeah, sure, I understand. No need to decide now. But I know that after you think about what you saw today, you realize that Skyrim deserves to be free. These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape.
Děj se, Rolfe. Vypadám jak Imperiál zasraný. Nebo zasraný Nord, je to kurva úplně jednou. Všichni jsou špatný. Vždycky to tak bylo. A snad se to jednou změní.
Now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
You'll see. It was a dragon. It'll kill us all, and then you'll believe me.
Did I see you talking to Sven? Maybe not. Maybe... Never mind. But I would stay away from him if I were you.
Kurt, probably
Jordan.
Here for work? Get an axe. Bring me all the wood you can chop. Got business here in Riverwood, eh? There are worse things.
Já tady někoho hledám, počkej. Já tady si...
New to Riverwood? If you're looking for work, go see Hod at the mill. Of course. Here's the key to the house. Stay as long as you like. If there's anything else you need, just let me know. Oh, what's this all about? What are you two doing here? A dragon? In Helgen? It can't be.
No, yeah.
Although, it would explain what I saw earlier. Flying down the valley from the south. I thought I must have just been seeing things.
Všechno je možný.
You're right. I saw it, but
no.
How's that possible?
Tak co tady máš?
Dragons don't exist. They're just stories from long ago. I don't know why, but I actually believe you. You've got the look of someone who's just seen a dragon. Things just go from bad to worse. First the war, now dragons. What's this world coming to?
No, to řekni ty
The
mě.
Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Dobrá.
But is it safe for you to be here? Won't the Imperials be looking for you?
Gerda, I'm fine. At least now I am. Is there somewhere we can talk? There's no telling when the news from Helgen will reach the Imperials.
You're right.
Já jsem úplně nenápadnej.
Come here a minute.
Takže žádný strach. Jste moji zajeci. Věď.
Pod, just come here.
No, co vím. Škoda.
I'll be right down.
I'm glad to help any way I can.
I told you my sister would help us. Just head north. Can't miss it. It's the capital of Whiterun Hold. Jarl Balgruuf still hasn't declared for one side or the other. So at least we won't run into any Imperials along the way. I'm going to rest up here a while before heading to Windhelm.
Jaké problém?
Here for work? I've got enough to worry about. Taking care of my family. I don't concern myself with such matters.
Chápu.
Can I see your axe? How many Imperials have you killed? Do you really know Ulfric Stormcloak?
Neutrovej.
Hush, Frodnar. This is no time for your games.
Jo,
Go and watch the south road.
Zmizí.
Find us if you see any Imperial soldiers coming.
Aw, Mama. I want to stay and talk with Uncle Rayla.
Mind your mother, boy.
Později, chlapče.
Look at you. Almost a grown man. Won't be long before you'll be joining the fight yourself.
That's right. Don't worry, Uncle Rayla. I won't let those soldiers sneak up on you.
Now, Rayla, what's going on? You two look pretty well done in. I can't remember when I last slept. Where to start? Well, the news you heard about Ulfric was true. The Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing. Like they knew exactly where we'd be. That was 2 days ago now. We stopped in Helgen this morning, and I thought it was all over. Had us lined up to the headsman's block and ready to start chopping.
The cowards.
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Priests were fighting for your own people. All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then.
Přesně tak to bylo.
Out of nowhere, a dragon attacked.
When your friend told me, I didn't believe it at first either.
I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there. As strange as it sounds, we'd be dead if not for that dragon. In the confusion, we managed to slip away. Are we really the first to make it to Riverwood?
Nobody else has come up the south road today, as far as I know.
Good. Maybe we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, General.
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need. Let me worry about the Imperials. Any friend of Raylof's is a friend of mine.
Děkuju.
I'm glad to help any way I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Help yourself to whatever you need within reason.
To je jasný.
Jarl Balgruf? I don't mean to be disrespectful, as he's ruled Whiterun Hold well for years, but he seems in over his head now. He's been trying to stay out of the war, but it can't last. He's going to have to pick a side.
To nepůjde.
I'm afraid he's going to make the wrong choice.
No, tak to se má ještě dobře, ale Gardur.
I wouldn't say that. But he and Ulfric have been at odds for years, and I'm afraid Balgruf will end up siding with the Empire because of it. But it's hard to believe that even Balgruf would choose Elisif over Ulfric.
Myslíš, že kvůli sňatku?
I suppose she's Jarl Elisif now. She married High King Turig just before Ulfric killed him. The Empire supports her claim to be High Queen. I don't really have anything against her. Not her fault that her husband Turig was bought and paid for by the Empire. But she's nothing but a puppet for the Empire now, with her husband Turig dead. Ulfric will make sure she never takes the throne as High Queen. Some say murdered, but it was a lawful challenge in the old way. Ulfric called him out as a traitor to Skyrim, and killed him in single combat. If Turig couldn't defend his throne, he had no business being High King.
Yes.
No, not until the moot meets to choose another, and it won't meet until one side or the other wins the war. Don't worry though. Ulfric is our rightful High King. He'll drive out the Empire, and Skyrim will have peace at last. Cross the river and then head north. You'll see Whiterun on its hill as you pass the falls. It's my mill. Some folks thinks it's my town too, but it ain't. The Jarl in Whiterun owns the land and the town. I just pay the taxes. The Empire may have been good for Skyrim once upon a time, but those days are long past. Banning the worship of Talos was the last straw. Thalmor everywhere, dragging people off for honoring our own gods. I'm glad Ralof is helping drive them out of here.
Satana.
If I was a bit younger, I might have joined the fight myself. And by supplies, I suppose you mean weapons and armor?
Tak.
Alvor can help you out. He's our blacksmith.
Thanks.
I knew we could count on you.
I ought to get back to work before I missed, but did anyone else escape? Did Ulfric?
Don't worry. I'm sure he made it out. It'll take more than a dragon to stop Ulfric Stormcloak. I'll let them into the house and, you know, show them where everything is.
Help them drink up our mead, you mean?
Přesně.
Good luck, brother. I'll see you later.
Don't worry about me. I know how to lay low. Fight, or die well.
Ty radši děje a ukaž mi ten domeček. Jako mohl bys trochu přidat, jo. Já mám taky pocit, že to bude tamhle. Já to zkusím, jo? Když mám ten klíč. Přesně. Ale já se zvu jenom zlato, jo. Prachy budou vždycky, víš co? Já je použiju hned, já tady nebudu, aby se neprášil. To budu tady nechovat. Co o čem si vezmu, tak je to jasný. No. Dobře.
Get your thieving hands off that.
Tady máš, jo. Díky. Kolik zlaťáků? Nic moc. Mohl bych to něco prodat.
Hobbs isn't too friendly to strangers, but you seem alright.
Dík.
Hey, whatever you need. Buy Ysmir if it's simple and strong. I can forge it. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Chci něco prodat, kámo. Jo. Nic, no.
Good day.
Počkej.
You looking for a new blade? Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Jo, jasně. Tak nic.
Until next time.
Mám tady obchod. Ne.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
The Riverwood Trader is everything you need in a job. Take a look.
Já můžu prodat i ostatní věci. Okay.
I better get back to cleaning the store. What a mess. My sister Camilla or I will be happy to help you.
Nejsem ještě asi. Ne. Prodám. Kluci někde chodí sami, jak to, že to ne, jo? Já vždycky radši v přírodě, než po cestě. A je to nějaký problémek. Trojček.
Good enough.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield, brother. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. All right then.
Fight with us and you'll have stories to tell. Come up to your Vasker, if you're worth anything in a fight. The Circle are the ones who parcel out the jobs. That's Ayla, Skjor, and the brothers, Farkas and Vilkas. Kodlak advises them, but he doesn't really give orders. Are you kidding? I've wanted to be with them since I was a little girl. Haven't you heard the stories of Kodlak and Skjor fighting off the 101 orc berserkers? Skjor says it was more like 40, but he's just being modest. Where else would I want to be but here? Learning from them, fighting at their sides. Only the most famous warrior band in all of Skyrim. Have you been living with the Horkers?
Famous jsem tady jen já.
Blood is spilled and our blades sing to the glories of Ysgramor. This is life, brother. The struggle is what reminds us to draw breath. Until next time.
Jo, možná. No, vlastně.
You look strong. Come to your Vasker and be a companion.
Možná někdy jde, ale...
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Neboj, nic já nebudu.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
looking for my husband Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days.
No. Tak tam ještě zůstane. Pozor, nesu zprávu pro Jarla, pozor.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
No, já jsem. Tak co už ono hrálo? Přesně. Ne, to jsem nechtěl, ježišmarja.
Well, nothing. There's no telling what. My lord, please.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgruuf is not receiving visitors.
No, moje vyrušení přímé.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Jo.
I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Apprentice? Shall we continue
Ale Ulfric za to nemůže, prosím tě.
Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
That's a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents.
Děkuji, králi.
Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons. Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Okay.
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin. I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords. Oh no, many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Baldur's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, a priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task. A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold. Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be. I'll put it simply, so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons, we need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Jistě, můj Jarl. Výborně. A když můžu rovnou ten meč, který jsem dostal od Jarla. Nemůžu. Tak co mi to dal teda? Nic, ale... Jo. Myslíš, že to můžu prodat?
Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. The Jarl is not a patient man. Neither am I.
Může to on doníst. Arkady. Tak dobře se to zase pamatuju, ale myslím, že je tady ve městě. Jsem o tom přesvědčený. A myslím, že bude přímo tam v tom magickém obchodku s těma ingrediencemi. Přesně. Já ti chci jenom něco dát, jo.
You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil.
Boj, mám tady nějaký soli.
Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first.
To je zoufalý.
But I suppose you expect some compensation.
Přesně.
Here, these potions should suffice.
Ukaž. No, dobré, dobré.
Come back anytime. What do you need, my friend? Of a sort. I don't have formal training in the restoration school, but something just as good. Within these walls, I have all that I need to brew a potion for nearly any ailment. If I had a septum for every case of rock joint or whitbane I've cured since I opened this shop, I'd be a rich woman indeed. Why? Because I'm a proud citizen of the Empire? Because the Stormcloaks only want Nords in Skyrim? The Stormcloaks can rot in oblivion for all I care. I've lived in the city for 20 years. 20! I think I can teach you a thing or two.
No vidíš, možná nechci, ale...
All right then.
Jež, promiň. Tady.
Brigands I can handle.
We'll leave
Just
immediately.
talk dragons?
Just us against the dragons. Is that it?
I can't afford to send anyone else. We don't know where the dragon is. Your main job will be to keep an eye out and get the people to safety if the town is attacked. I don't expect the three of you to fight off a dragon by yourselves, but I do expect you to do your duty.
Of course. We'll keep Riverwood safe. You can count on it. Let's move out. Time's a-wasting.
It seems our enemies have no end of spies, saboteurs, and assassins to send against us.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice, shouted him apart.
To není možný.
We have been in this air is so clear in Skyrim. Do you seek to make a feels like some come to buy. They'll never see you coming.
Yes, I know just what you mean.
May your
My
road
toes are
lead
numb from the
for
cold
Skyrim.
more often than not. Welcome. If I cannot serve you, I am sure that one of my other traders can do so. I have always dreamed of seeing new lands. It is all in this note.
Perhaps I should be more grateful for this opportunity. Not many Khajiit can say that they have this.
The Khajiit hail from a distant land called Elsewhere, bordered on the north by Cyrodiil, and the south by the glistening blue waters of the sea. Elsewhere is an arid land of deserts and rocky canyons, where the sun shines warmly, always. There are cities so ancient, the sands have swallowed them whole. But now I will say no more, for I miss my home greatly. An astute question, for we are far from home, and this is a cold, hard land. The wise trader finds the best opportunities, even if he must travel far to find them. Skyrim is a ripe opportunity indeed. The dragons and the war have scared many other traders away, but for those with courage, there is much profit to be made.
Chápu.
I hope that you will come to do business with us again. Take a look.
Všechno máš prostě.
May the sun keep you warm, even in this land of bitter cold.
Přesně. Šel bychom ukázat nějakého koně. A jedem. Tohle na té hře úplně bylo. Jej. Málem. Tak, utíkej domů.
All you got?
is actually... Není. Ty hrdí bandito, vole. Nic. Hlupák. Hej. Kolčovák. Tak tohle jsem chtěl. Jsem já so eng. Tak jdeme na to. Bože.
Keep it away from me. Get me out of here. You did it. You killed him. Now cut me down before anything else shows up. Yes, the claw. I know how it works. The claw, the markings, the door in the Hall of Stories. I know how they all fit together. Help me down and I'll show you. You won't believe the power the Nords have hidden there. Does it look like I can move? You have to cut me down first. You, over here. It's coming loose. I can feel it.
On jasně jak zradí a uteče, takže já ho zabiju, abych ho tady nemusel honit. Kudy teď těch chytráků? Asi tudy co? Pojď. Ty ukážu umění pravýho legionáře, vole. Tak pojď. Tak pojď. Tak pojď. Kde jsou ty moje zraky? Sem. Tak pojď. Schoř. Ne. Medvěd, můra, sova. to je, to vidím úplně poprvé, ale já tam mám fakt jenom ten titulkový mod. Tak pojď. Vylez ty. Čemu co, jak se rychle? Techní. Zpátky do Drakora. Smradilchu. Kurva. Tak to můžu, ne? Jo, já nemám ještě to, ježiši. Ježiši, to konč jsem potřeboval, Jaro mě poslal na super tajnou misi.
Smart,
jo.
Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
Jo. No. Kreténi. Aspoň jsem tady hned. To už byly tak. Kurva.
Fear not. Come dragon or giant, will be ready.
No, to je dobře.
You see? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Farengar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Yes, don't worry. Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable. Now, let me show you something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well. Ah, yes, the Jarl's protege.
On tady se mnou.
From Bleak Falls Barrow. You didn't die, it seems. Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way. You'll have to see the Jarl about that. Maybe his steward, Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriately. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that?
Jasně.
Nice work. Just send me a copy when
Farengar.
Co je?
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would have come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along.
Okay.
I would very much like to see this dragon.
No. I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
Tak jdeme.
I've seen you helping the Jarl. If only all visitors to Whiterun were as noble.
No jo, já jsem vždycky takovej. By si přece i do toho, co bude po smrti, ne. Tady.
The guards in Dragon Street say you aided the Jarl. The half of Whiterun, I thank you.
I know your family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thief's den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe two good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here when you return.
Saphir! Wait,
I said a dragon. came from or who sent it. What I do know is that it's made the mistake of attacking Whiterun.
But Housecarl, how can we fight the dragon?
That's a fair question. None of us have ever
come to chat with an old woman, hmm? Do your good deed for the day.
We are honor-bound to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call yourself?
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most
Jdi se radši schovat.
hard work.
We're so dead.
But it's more than our honor at stake here.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
The last age. The glory of killing it is ours. If you're with me. Now what do you say? Shall we go kill us a dragon?
Yeah!
Damn right!
Yeah.
Let's move out.
If you need potions, you should try Arcadia's cauldron.
Tam už jsem byl. Kde jste? Jde, jo. Střílej, kámo. Pojď.
can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
To si použil gávo.
We taught that dragon not to mess with Whiterun, didn't we? I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever.
I'm proud to be your battle brother, Dragonborn. Whiterun doesn't need to fear with you on our side. What do you say, Irleth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irleth. Tell us, do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill. But I don't need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You
ain't at all.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
That was shouting, what you just did. Must be. Really are Dragonborn.
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few. I don't know about this Dragonborn business, but I'm sure glad you're with us. You better get back to Whiterun right away. Jarl Balgruuf will want to know what happened here.
We taught that dragon not to mess with Whiterun, didn't we?
To teda neměl, kámo. Já už to...
Causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her. We will be back. This is not over.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information. A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything. We're looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in the city. It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're looking for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away. If you locate her, find us in Rorikstead.
Damn those Grey Maids to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks. They'll get what's coming to them. Ah, easy. You did it. You killed the dragon.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade. I need more experience if I'm going to run an inn someday.
Future of Tamriel! And there it is, friends. The ugly truth. We are the children of man. Talos is the true god of man, ascended from flesh to rule the realm of sin. You have come to hear the word of Talos. Because the so-called Emperor is a coward. That's right, I said coward! Oh yes, he agreed to banish the worship of Talos at the tip of an Aldmeri sword. They called it
the White Gold Concordat.
Well, I call it blasphemy. A true son of the Empire would never have turned his back on our greatest hero. Not at any price. Well, let me tell you something, friend. Cyrodiil is a long way from here, and in Skyrim, we will never forsake mighty Talos.
Dobře.
Let them come. I have no fear, for Talos is my ally, and I am his prophet. His word is upon my lips, his voice in my throat. The very idea is inconceivable to our elven overlords. Sharing a heaven with man? Ha! They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth! Hey, they take away. Our faith. But what of tomorrow? What then? Do the elves take your homes? Your businesses? Your children?
Greymane or Battleborn? Then I say, well met, friend. I could tell you were a sharp one the moment I laid eyes on you. Long live the Empire. You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
No. No. Tak radši.
You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
No, já už to za ním.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that. Dragonborn. What do you know about the Dragonborn? So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a doom or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Brungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being this, what, Dragonborn?
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Brongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with him?
That's the Greybeards' business.
not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon? It revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Apprentice. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
In a world of fools, you stand out above the rest. Here, take this small sign of my friendship.
There's been talk
May the
amongst
gods
the gods.
watch over your battles, friend. Well, in the old tales, the Dragonborn heroes would use the power of their voice to defeat the enemies of Skyrim. Wolfheart was Dragonborn. Talos too, the founder of the Empire. Back in the good old days. In the very oldest tales, back from when there still were dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. They're the masters of the way of the voice, of shouting. They live up on top of the throat of the world. If you're really Dragonborn, they'll want to talk to you. In the old stories, they always summon the Dragonborn for training. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Rorikstead's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a guard. If a dragon attacks, well, then it'll be a different story.
What is it that you need?
Promluvme si v soukromí králi.
I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
Já chci kámo to odměnu, jako.
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
You have my attention. Speak your mind. No doubt, he thought it was the only way to make his point. And also, because he knew he could. If it's the war you're referring to, I'm on the side of Whiterun. No doubt General Tullius and his friends in the Empire will tell you that I owe them my loyalty. And perhaps I do. Ulfric Stormcloak would say that I owe my allegiance to the Nord people as they fight for Skyrim's independence. Perhaps this is also true. The day might come when I am forced to draw my sword for one side or the other. But that day has not come yet. With good planning and constant vigilance. Even now, my court wizard, Farengar, continues his research into ways we might drive back these terrors. We must also have ample reserves of water to combat the fires that will surely spread after an attack. But our greatest weapon? Courage. For if we cannot kill the beast, we must at least have the tenacity to drive it back. Until brave heroes step forward to destroy these monsters, that is the best we can do. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job. Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
Jo, piču. No, nebudu se chovat jak slizák.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor.
Já jsem tě neviděl, kde probí.
The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the hold, a hero. The title of Thane is an honor, a gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are. My Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life. Farewell.
Damn those Greymaids to oblivion. If they want to back the Stormcloaks, they'll get what's coming to them.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Jorland Greymane's got that armor. Man, of course.
Je to fucking ty Titulky,
my father? He's the steward up at Dragon's Reach. Got some good pieces out here if you... I don't claim the finest weapons and armor. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. Not bad. Reminds me when I first started smithing.
Thanks.
Have you met? I help my father. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. I'll take my leave then.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
No možná jsem si měl ještě to koupit nějaký matroš a lepší štít.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. You're...
Nie.
Have you met my father? Of course. Don't... I help my father. Take a look.
Ještě to bylo železné.
I'll take my leave then. You think all the council my father provides? Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Zlepšeno všechno. Já ocelový, ježišmarja.
Yes? The finest weapons and armor. I'll take my leave then. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Thanks.
Until next time.
Be glad you...
Hej, Svezušně.
I can take you to any of the hold cap. Where do you want to go?
Tak jo, no. Počkej, jdu úplně na opačnou stranu.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years. Take a look. All right then.
Time to end this little game. That's it. That's all you've got.
Děvko. Pivo. Upíří mládě. Si schoval někam do truhly a bude postupně střádat. Přívazal. Podvazale. Mistr. To vůbec není dobrý, to vůbec není dobrý, to vůbec není dobrý. Ty krása. seru na knížky, vole. Dělám to pak.
Is someone there?
What's that? I knew I smelled.
Guess it's all clear. Something I can do for you. Hi there.
Kolikrát je divný. Čekat. Jo, jasný. Musím jít do toho kapitána hodně. Ty krása. Dobrý, tak to asi nebude dobrý nápad úplně to. No. Asi úplně. Pojďte do mistře. Začal jenom na kadouské chodbičky a tam se zase neopravil. Císařský.
All right, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish. Nice try, but you don't scare me. I'm not going to ask again. Don't you walk away from me. Never should have come.
Krávu.
feel. I think you might be sick. Yes. Our order was founded after the Oblivion Crisis. We dedicate our lives to facing the threat of Daedra wherever they appear. We're quartered in the Hall of the Vigilant. Keeper Karset heads Skyrim's branch of our order there, providing healing and justice as needed. He is the god of mercy, the patron of order and justice for all of Tamriel. We bring his compassion where none can be found, by cleansing all those who would offend his children. And any other abominations that prey on mortals. Vampires, werewolves, witches. But Daedra are the worst. Their callous disregard for our lives is abhorrent in the eyes of the God of Mercy. Stendarr's light purify you of your ills.
Děkuji.
The Vigil will be watching you.
Co se stalo dřevorubcové?
Pardon me, my lord. Would you care to hear me play my lute? If you fancy a bit of music, let me know. Depends. Are you thirsty, hungry, both? A pleasant journey, my lord.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted. The Greybeards are a solitary lot. I don't think they've ever ventured outside their monastery. We get the occasional pilgrim passing through here on their way to the summit, but almost all of them have returned disappointed. There ain't much more to tell. They're haunted, and you should stay away. Look, I've seen one of the spirits with my very own eyes. When it glared at me, I swear it burned right through my soul. Fortunately, they seem to be sticking to the barrow. I think they're guarding it. Certainly isn't helping my business any. Who'd want to rent a room anywhere near a haunted barrow?
Třeba já.
If you think there's anything you can do, be my guest. About a year or two ago, some fella named Windelius came through. Said he was some kind of a treasure hunter. I warned him not to go in there, just like I warned you. The very next night we heard screams from the barrow, and that was it. We never saw him again. Sir, I've got no interest in magic users. No use for their kind at all. They're way up north in Winterhold, and that's fine with me. I don't even like our Jarl having a court wizard. Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Dík.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I think I saw it